Hey guys, what's up? Baller here. We are now in this ninth game of this March 18, 2022 NBA Game Day. So now we got New Orleans Pelicans with a record of 28 and 41, visiting San Antonio Spurs displaying a record of 27 and 43. The game will be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right. So let's take a look at the Western Conference standings first, so that we'll have a closer look at these two teams. Starting with New Orleans Pelicans, man, they're holding on to that number 10 spot. Um, and for their last 10 games, their record, they have won 5 games, and approaching this game, man, they are coming off a loss. Now for San Antonio Spurs, this is gonna be interesting. Now, San Antonio Spurs, they are at number 11, so they're right behind New Orleans Pelicans. So if they would actually win, they would have a better chance of making it to that mini tournament. So I'm pretty sure that San Antonio Spurs, both San Antonio Spurs and New Orleans Pelicans, would actually do whatever it is that they can, so that they would win on this particular game. By the way, going back, the San Antonio Spurs, they have only won 3 times out of their last 10 games. But the good thing is that San Antonio Spurs actually is coming off a win approaching this game. All right, so in this particular matchup, San Antonio Spurs, they have the home court advantage in terms of fatigue. Well, both teams are actually coming off rest day. In terms of momentum, I gotta give slight advantage towards New Orleans Pelicans because of their last 10 games. They have actually won 5. Although I gotta admit that the most recent games of New Orleans Pelicans were the losses. So I'm not really sure. That's why I said slight advantage. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. Starting with San Antonio Spurs, I see 4 players out. Romeo Langford, Bates Diop, Devontae, and McDermott. So again, 4 players out for San Antonio. Now for New Orleans Pelicans, now this became longer than what it was. We now have Kyra Lewis Jr., Larry Nance Jr., Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, and now those are the players who are confirmed out. Now we got Devontae Graham and Jose Alvarado, both listed as questionable for this game. Again, we got 4 players confirmed out for New Orleans, possibly 6, depending on the statuses of Alvarado and Graham. And I'm checking on the spread. It opened with -3 for the home team, the San Antonio Spurs, and as we speak, it just went up a bit. It is now at -3.5. All right, the last two teams, the last time these two teams actually met was not too long ago. I guess that's around February 13, February 14, somewhere around that date. The Spurs actually defeated New Orleans Pelicans by 10 points, and mind you, during that time, New Orleans actually had their top 3 players. Of course not. I mean, without Zion Williamson, all right? So they had Valanciunas, they got Graham, and they got they got Ingram, they got McCollum. So in here, they would not have Ingram, but they would not have Graham as well. On that game, all 4 are actually there. So it's really hard to pick New Orleans on this particular game, man. I mean, I understand that they look better, man. They look better. Some of the wins that they have are just very good wins. But for San Antonio Spurs, again, they have only won 3 times out of their last 10. But the wins that they had are actually very helpful towards this game. Number one, they're just coming off that win, right? So they're fresh off a win. Number two, the win before that was a win against Utah Jazz, and we know the caliber of Utah Jazz, right? So yeah, I'm looking at this matchup. I look at San Antonio Spurs having the advantage because they are at home, and at the same time because of health. I mean, I understand they also have some players who are out, but the players that they need, I'm talking about San Antonio Spurs, the players that they need to actually take down New Orleans Pelicans are available, man. So yeah, I'm picking San Antonio Spurs in here. The spread is fair enough at -3.5. So my pick on this one would be San Antonio Spurs -3.5. It's going to be very hard for New Orleans Pelicans without Ingram, without Graham, without Alvarado, man, it's just going to be crazy. Spurs, minus 3.5. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.